Honor.
So they have contract?
They have a contract.
Mr. Chair, hindi po totoo yun. Kasi wala po kaming lease agreement na transaksyon sa Whirlwind Corporation.
So you trying to tell us that Attorney Harry Roque is lying?
This is not your signature.
That's not our signature, Mr. Chair. May family issues po kami, Mr. Chair.
Oh, so yung father nyo, si Roberto Cruz, he was the one who contracted with Whirlwind Corporation. Am I right?
Dun sa contract to sell, patungkol po dun sa 4 na lote ng lupa. Yun po, pumayag po kami dun sa contract to sell na 2. Patungkol po dun sa 4 na lote ng lupa.
So in other words, you were paid for that 4 lots together with your father.
Nabayaran po kami pero hindi po bayad ng
At yung
buo.
4 lots pong yon ay consisting of how many hectares?
Hold on po.
Kasi you were saying...
Yung sa 4 lots po,
Hindi na natin issue masyado yan.
52,513 square meters po.
So yung 4 lots is 5.2 hectares. So you were still talking about 10 lots, di ba? Meron pang 10 lots.
Apa,
So yung 10 lots, not yet paid by the Whirlwind.
hindi pa po.
Ah...
Yun po yung inokupahan po nila na walang permiso sa amin.
So
Yung 10 yun.
the 10 lots that were occupied by Whirlwind is under the Court of Appeals.
Opo,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
So Mr. Chairman, I think
Sa MTC po yun,
as MTC,
trial court. Opo.
was there already a decision by I think there's a resolution that was given to us by 5th Division, GR number 180319. Are you familiar with this?
Opo, yung sa Court of Appeals po.
So what's the decision of the Court of Appeals?
Bale po, na-dismiss po yung
petition.
petition for
Ng,
annulment
Whirlwind.
of judgment.
Okay. So Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, just a quick interjection.
go ahead, Congresswoman Janet.
May we know when the Cruz family sold or had signed a contract to sell with Whirlwind, who was the representative of Whirlwind? Sino po ang kaharap or kausap nila?
Nung nagpirmahan po kami sa contract to sell, si Cassandra Leong lang po yung nandun. Kaya, ang sabi po nila, magsasubmit na lang po daw ng notaryadong contract to sell yung Whirlwind Corporation. Pero
Isa
hindi
lang po siya,
natupad.
ma'am, Mr. Chair. Kasi sa Cassandra Leong lang, isa lang po.
Opo. Hindi po natupad na binalik sa amin na notaryadong contract to sell, Mr.
Mr. Chair, Your Honors, ang kaharap nila ay si Cassandra Leong. Meron po ba siyang special power of attorney to represent Whirlwind Corporation?
That time, wala po.
So, Mr. Chair, pwede po nating matanong yung iba nilang kausap. Let's say, who issued the check or the payment to you in behalf of Whirlwind Corporation?
Dun sa initial deposit po, ang tumanggap po nun ang aming ama.
So, wala po kayong nakita
Ginoong
kung
Roberto
sino?
L. Cruz.
At ang cheque ay galing sa kumpanya or galing sa isa or sinong tao, Mr. Chair?
Basta po binigay lang po sa amin ni Mr. Cruz yung parte namin.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, if I may, Pwede po bang matanong, paano po sila nakapasok kung hindi pa bayad? Pinayagan niyo po?
Pumasok po.
Di ba may property kayo? Ang sabi niyo, 5.2 hectares ang binenta, pero ang total niyo na lupa ay 10 hektarya.
Kung bakit po
Paano sila nakapasok dito sa portion na hindi
Nakapatayo.
pa bayad?
Dahil po dun sa contract to sell po.
So may contract to sell, hindi pa
na
binayaran, nakapasok na sila. Tama
Na
po ba,
ano?
ma'am, Mr. Chair?
Bale po,
Para po malaman natin, kasi malamang baka meron pang ibang mga personalities involved. Sino ang kausap sa lokal? Sino ang kaharap na abogado?
Mr. Chair, doon sa contract to sell, inalaw po namin silang magtayo kasi may kontrata po kami. Pero doon sa 10 lote ng lupa, hindi po namin sila pinayagan at wala po silang permiso sa amin para magtayo na.
So in other words, doon sa, with the indulgence of Congresswoman Janet Karen, doon sa 10 lots, 10 lots yun, di ba?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Ang ibig mo sabihin 10 lots, hindi siya necessarily 10 hectares. Or 10 hectares siya.
Hindi po.
So how many hectares are we talking about?
69,800 square meters
So
po yun.
6.9 hectares. We're talking about 6.9 hectares.
Opo, Mr.
Sa 10
Chair.
lots.
Opo.
At sa 10 lots na yon, pumasok sila. How many buildings were constructed on that 6.9 hectares? Kasi meron tayong, I think, 42 buildings there, di ba? So how many buildings were constructed on the 10 lots?
Hindi po namin alam yun, Mr. Chair, kasi ang nakikita lang po namin, isang diretso lang po na gano'n.
So you were not able to secure the place wherein you are the owner of the property. Is that what you're trying to say to us?
Dun sa 10 lote ng lupa, maliban po kasi sa paglalagay po namin na no trespassing sign, naghain din po kami ng 4 ejectment cases at sumulat din po kami ng maraming sulat sa LGUs ng PORAC na patungkol sa illegal na pagtatayo po ng gusali ng Whirlwind
So
Corporation.
when did you start the filing of cases against them? During the time that it was already they were already beginning the construction, or prior to the commencement of the construction of the different buildings?
Nung nag-umpisa na po kaming magpadala ng demand letters ng year 2020.
2020.
Mr. Chair, tapos nag-file po kami ng kaso simula nung January 2021.
So with all of these issues that we are talking about, yung tatay niyo po ang nakakontrata sa Whirlwind. In other words, even the 10 lots, tatay niyo ang nakakontrata.
Hindi po namin alam. Kasi kami, wala kaming kahit anong lease agreement transaction sa Whirlwind Corporation.
Attorney Roque, you are with Whirlwind Corporation. So,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I think you are knowledgeable about the issue, no? So, yung 10 lots ang pinag-uusapan, may kontrata ba si Mr. Ruperto Cruz with Whirlwind?
The original contract of lease was entered into by Mr. Ruperto Cruz and Whirlwind, Your Honor.
So, they have contract.
They have a contract. And the contract to sell came about as a compromise agreement after cases for ejectment had already been filed.
Oh. So,
Mr. Chair, hindi
so
po totoo yun. Kasi wala po kaming lease agreement na transaksyon sa Whirlwind Corporation.
so you're trying to tell us that Attorney Harry Roque is lying?
Wala po talaga kaming lease
Can you
contract
give us
transaction.
yung ano po,
Mr.
yung
Chair.
documents with regards to that ejectment? Meron po ba kayo?
Mr. Chair, Baka pwede mo na ring matanong, did they issue any special power of attorney in
Chairman,
relation
Mr.
to
Chairman,
Roberto,
Mr. Chairman.
Roberto, yes.
Mr. Chairman, I've been waiting for the past several minutes, no, to ask the Cruz family. Well, in fact, I just give you, I yield my slot to you. Now you're entertaining interjection from Congresswoman Garin. What's I just asking the chairman, Mr. Chairman, I think...
Okay, with the indulgence of Congresswoman Garin, Chairman Paduano is already heated up, and I'll be yielding my time to Congressman Paduano to explore more questions to the Cruz family, to the Cruz siblings. Congressman Caraps, you have the floor.
Mr. Chairman, just for the record, it's the other way around. It is not you that give me your time. It is me that give you my slot because I was listed there first. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, ganito na po, Mr. Chairman. Ma'am, to the Cruz family, are you familiar with the unnumbered board resolution from your corporation?
Yung pong unnumbered board resolution, nakita lang po namin yan nung provincial hearing naimbitahan po kami sa provincial hearing nung June 28, 2024. Binigyan po kami ng kopya ng board resolution, Mr. Chair, nung provincial hearing. Doon lang po namin nakita yung lease agreement and board resolution dated October 25, 2019.
Okay. So, yung board resolution na hawak ko, October 25, 2019 din. But, eto po because your signature affects in this board resolution. The person, Roberto Cruz, which is your father, tama po ba?
Tama po.
Teresita Cruz,
Yung mother ko po.
mother mo, Ronaldo Cruz, Nila Di Guzman,
Ako po.
Froilan Cruz, and the only person was no signature is Celine Roque, which you have said that she's now in the US.
Opo.
Oh, so you do,
Mr.
do
Chair,
so do you
hindi po
confirm? Sandali po. Please don't speak unless you will be recognized by the chair.
Sorry
Okay?
po.
Okay. Now, do you confirm that indeed this document that you also submitted to this committee from the hearing in the Capitol is authentic?
Sino pong notary public po ang nakalitaw?
The notary public is attorney is Tablilio. Madilim. Tama.
Attorney Estrabillo.
Ano po, may certification na po si Attorney Laila May Estabillo na sinabit po sa amin na hindi po niya ina-acknowledge yung board resolution na yan. At hindi po namin po lagda yung mga nakikita po dun sa board resolution October 25, 2019.
Anyway, do you have a copy of that certification coming from the notary public that
Yes, Mr. Chair.
please submit this that document to this committee?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can we ask the COMSEC to secure the copy of the certification coming from the notary public in the person of Attorney Estrabillo? Please. Okay. Now, so you denied that walang nangyaring board meeting or board resolution.
Hindi po kami humarap
So, in
sa
short-
notary public at hindi po namin lagda yung nasa board resolution dated October 25, 2019. At may sarili po kaming mga abogado.
Okay. No. I'm just asking you about the truthfulness of this document. So you deny your signature here. So
Yes.
in
Yes.
short, this is not your signature.
That's not our signature, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Okay, balikan kita mamaya, ma'am. Attorney Harry Roque, because this board resolution is all about the lease agreement, the authority that was given to, allegedly, to Roberto Cruz. Are you familiar with this board resolution?
No, Your Honor, because we entered the case after the...
No, I'm not talking about the case. I am talking about this document that will be the basis for the lease agreement.
Well, I am not familiar with because precisely we entered the case after there was already a judgment.
No, again, due diligence. You have to check if indeed what is the basis for Roberto Cruz to represent the corporation for a lease agreement.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
our theory in the annulment case is that Whirlwind was not even informed about the existence of the ejectment case. And that is why it was a petition for annulment of judgment based on fraud. We were alleging that it was Roberto Cruz who got the lawyer and kept the fact that there was already a complaint for ejectment from Whirlwind. So they only found out that there was already a judgment against them when there was already a writ of execution issued against them.
When was that?
Well, we filed the case po in August. So
what?
August of 2023. So a few weeks before August was when they found out that there was already a writ of execution.
So you started lawyering for Whirlwind when?
August po of,
August of
2023. Tama ba 2023? Dahil yun nga po, nag-file kami ng motion to recall writ of execution sa RTC of Angeles po.
Okay, now you're familiar now.
Yes po, yes po.
The background of such case. Okay?
Only...
Kasi ito, Attorney Harry Roque. Ito kasi, well, in fact, kahit itong board resolution, kaya sinasabi kong fake talaga to, kasi the board resolution was made October 25, 2019. And it is a document that was presented during the hearing sa Kapitolyo. Tama? Tama po?
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Now, but the lease contract, Mascareñas, sagutin mo to mamaya. But the lease contract was dated 25 July 2019. Mas nauna po ang lease contract kaysa board resolution. Now, Ms. Materna, I will not ask Attorney Harry Roque because sabi niya nga, August of 2023 lang siya pumasok. Ms. Materna, do you confirm that you are the one that signed this document? Ano, Ms. Mascareñas? Do you confirm?
Kung yan po yung pinakita sa akin kanina, yes ako po.
Kinonfirm mo?
May I see? Just to be, ano po.
Chairman, can we ask the COMSEC?
Ako po nagpirma nito.
So, ikaw yung pumirma.
Yes, Mr.
Tama,
Chair.
for on
Opo.
behalf of the Whirlwind.
Opo. Whirlwind po.
Whirlwind. Now, Ms. Materna, you signed it on...
Mascareñas po.
Sorry. Ms. Mascareñas, you signed it 25th July 2019.
Opo.
But, kahit sabihin mo pa na ito ay hindi fake, nauna pa po yung lease agreement kaysa board resolution.
To be honest po, hindi nga po ako masyado aware dyan sa board resolution.
Why you signed? Alam mo naman korporasyon yun. And who told you to sign it?
Ang kausap ko po si
Kasadaog na
Mr.
naman.
Roberto Cruz po.
Si Cassandra Ong during the time nandiyan na sa kumpanya?
Ano po?
Si Cassandra Ong ba during the time nasa kumpanya na?
Ang alam ko po, nandyan na siya.
Oh, who told you to sign this document?
Mr. Cruz po.
And
Mr. Roberto Cruz po.
No, you're representing Whirlwind.
Opo.
O, sino sa Whirlwind? Ano
Si-
bigay sa'yo ng order o authority to sign?
Ang kausap ko lang naman po sa Whirlwind is my boss po, si Mr. Wu.
O, saan na siya ngayon? Nagtatago
Wala na
na.
po kung alam. Kasi since 2019 lang po talaga ako.
Sorry?
I was at the company until December 30 of 2019.
Hindi, but
Afterwards
we're
po.
talking about July 25. Ikaw na nag-sign, confirm mo na, di ba?
July or akala po October.
Ang October is the board resolution, a numbered board resolution. Yung lease agreement o contract is 25th July.
Ah, okay po.
Oh, sino nagguto sa'yo?
Si Mr. Wu po.
Oh, si Mr.
Kasi
Wong.
if I'm not mistaken, kasi gusto po nilang i-rent or i-occupy yung place.
Hindi, is siya Pilipino?
No.
O, saan na siya
It's
ngayon?
either is Chinese or Taiwanese.
Saan na siya ngayon?
I'm not sure. Kasi po, Mr. Chair, I am not connected with the company until 2019 lang talaga ako.
Mr. Chairman, have we invited a certain Mr. Ong? A certain
Mr. Wu.
Hindi
Mr.
ba to
Wu.
Willie Ong?
Mr. Wu po. Wu.
Ah, Wong. Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu.
WU.
WU. Kaso sa
WU.
Chinese po kasi
Invited
Wu ang
Have we
bigkas.
invited Mr. Wu?
Juan Ren Wu po.
Well, we
Yes,
invited the incorporators of both Lucky South 99, Whirlwind Corporation, and Zun Yuan Corporation, and Baofu. Yes.
Anyway, Ms. Mascareñas, eto nga po, you signed it, but the board reso was October. 2 months after, etong reso sa kontrata.
Ang alam ko po, may problema yung unang pinirmahan namin kasi si Mr. Cruz lang po yung nagpirma, which is supposedly, dapat po kasama yung family niya.
Ba't pinirmahan mo?
Wala po akong idea na meron po silang dispute or problem within the family.
Anyway, for now, Mr. Chairman, itigil ko muna yung pagtatanong kay Ms. Mascareñas kasi may kasunod pa to, yung lease agreement na in which pumasok na si Atty. Harry Roque. Yung sublease agreement na dalawa. Gusto mo? Anyway, Miss Cruz, yung nanay mo ba buhay pa?
Opo.
Why is not present today? Why she's not present?
Nahirapan po siya maglakad.
The same as
Mr.
your father.
Chair.
Yung father mo,
Pa,
yung tatay mo, ba't wala dito ngayon?
hindi po kami nagkikita at wala po kami ng komunikasyon.
Wala kayong communication. So
Mr.
your
Chair.
mother stays with you.
Magkasama po sila ni Froy
Ang
sa
kapatid
isang
niya.
bahay.
Ang kapatid mo.
Opo.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman,
Mr.
for now, yan lang muna. In the next hearing, I will ask na Ms. Baterna and Mascareñas. But before that, Mr. Chairman, in relation, kasi yung Baterna is connected to Cassandra Ong. So can I ask, Mr. Chairman, the BID, what's the status of Cassandra Ong that was reported? Hindi, kaya nga, gusto ko lang i-confirm.
The BID has just informed the committee that Cassandra Lee Ong is now at the Bureau of Immigration facility, correct? And being processed. She's being processed. And after the processing of Cassandra Lee Ong, we have already requested that she be detained at the premises of the House of Representatives.
Kasi she was cited in contempt last hearing. BID nandito? Wala na? BID.
BID.
Ay. Please take a seat. Yung case ni Cassandra Ong, when he left the country, do you have a record? When was that? Private plane ba? Commercial ba? What commercial plane?
Mr. Chair, I'll have to check the records. And,
Yeah, the records.
Yes, sir. We have
Yung
the-
exit. Yung palabas ng bansa.
Di ba meron tayo? Cassandra Leo.
Yung departure niya is...
Yes, we have, Mr. Chair. The latest departure of Ms. Cassandra Ong was on June 11, 2024.
June 11, 2024. Tama. Now,
Yes po.
yung remarks dito, may lookout bulletin. Sa lookout bulletin siya, tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Paano siya nakalabas? Ano ba to? BID, commercial ba sinakyan niya? O private? Tapos saan airport?
Ano sinakyan daw? Okay, ako Good evening, Mr. Chair. So, based on our records, Cassandra Leong left on June 11, 2024. So, I don't have the exact flight here, but since it's in the BI database, I presume it was a commercial airline, Mr. Chair.
But where? But where? Yung flight, ano niya? Yung exit and entry niya?
I'll have to call the office now, Your Honor.
Please, please.
Yes, Your
Saka,
Honor.
pati yung ano, kung saan siyang airport, pwede naman kasi sa Clark, pwede sa Cebu, di ba?
Yes, we'll check,
Pwede
Your
rin
Honor.
private.
Yes, Your Honor. And then, as regards the lookout bulletin you were asking earlier, the date of that lookout bulletin, Your Honor, is 21 June 2024.
So, nakalabas niya ka. Bago niyo inilabas yung lookout bulletin.
Based on the database, yes, Your Honor.
Oh, but the hearing of this committee and even in the Senate started, di ba? Ilang months na.
We are not I have to check, Your Honor, if there was a lookout bulletin issued by the House and the Senate at that time, Your Honor.
Hindi, tsaka i-check nyo rin, pati yung kaap. Kasi baka yung record, kasi kailangan na, kung private yan, mati-check natin, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor. We will check the flight details, Your
Kailangan kasi natin to kasi bakit nakalusot palabas ng bansa using a Filipino passport?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
She was using a Philippine passport.
nung exit niya.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, anyway, pakikuha lang po, then coordinate with kaap. No?
Yes, Your
Baka
Honor.
private plane. Now, DFA nandito pa? Please.
Von Ryan Pami po, Chair's Passport Director.
Thank you. With regards to the passport of Cassandra Ong, bakit nakalabas siya? In short, active yung passport niya. You never canceled the passport of Cassandra Ong.
She's Filipino kasi, yung kanyang citizenship eh. So, the only way for us to cancel a passport if there is a court order, may kaso, well, kung may kwan siya, dahil sa na-hearing siya, nasa watchlist siya namin. Pag nasa watchlist siya, she can only be pag-renewal. But for her, according to the law, sa new passport law, in case of a Filipino citizen naman siya, there's no doubt naman sa kanyang citizenship. It's a matter if pag may case filed siya sa court, and the court, dahil may mag-flight risk siya, that is the only time that the court will order us to cancel the passport.
So, Cassandra Ong is a Filipino.
Yes.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, ang
Hindi,
record po namin.
hindi late registration na naman.
Even delayed registration.
Sigurado ka?
As far as I remember, I had to double check. Parang naturalized siya na naturalized siya na Filipino. Though I had to defer to the BID on that, but I had to double check. I remember she's a naturalized Filipino.
Mr. Chairman, yung yung sa PSA nandito ba? PSA?
Good evening, Your Honors.
Do you confirm that Cassandra Ong, as stated by the FNBI, is a Filipino citizen by birth?
Based on the birth records that we have on file, he is born of a Chinese mother and apparently a Filipino father, Your Honors.
When?
The date of birth is May 23, 2000, and she was registered on 2001. So this is of delayed registration for about 1 year, Your Honor.
Delayed registration na naman. Paki-check na naman yan.
We are already on it.
Anyway, DFA, ito lang kasi in that case, so that law also applies to Filipinos outside of the country as of now and cited in contempt in this committee, and until now their passport has never been cancelled by DFA because of that law.
No po, every time naman po. Pag may, for example, I'll explain. Pag may siya, pag may, for example, whole departure order, pag meron siyang pag-cited in contempt, ang ginagawa po, nilalagay po natin siya sa watch list. Pag nasa watch list siya, we don't actually cancel the passport. Hindi lang siya makakapag-renew.
No, but excuse
Yes, sir.
Problema, hindi siya makakapag-renew pero tumakas sa ibang bansa. And he's using the passport in the case of Pangilinan.
Yes.
Di ba?
But kasi sa batas...
Di ba, ang tinanong na kita nung nakaraan, anong possible legal remedy? But in the case of Alice Go, why so fast to cancel the passport of Alice Go?
Ganito.
Filipino passport din hawak niya.
Yes po.
But that fast? Dahil Senado ang nag-imbestiga?
Hindi po.
Dahil Senado nagpa-contempt?
To be honest po, hindi pa siya cancelled ang passport ni Alice.
Pakilapit-lapit mo yung microphone. Sorry?
The passport is still in the process of cancellation. We are still waiting kasi nang ma-confirm. We've sent letters to the Bureau of Immigration and the National Bureau of Investigation. We know that they have the biometrics of Guo Huaping. We have sent them, kasi there are two ways to cancel a passport. A, court order. Or B, pag by the very basis of the application, false yung application. Now, if for example, matagal kasi ang court, it will take time. But in this case naman na they are stating that Alice Go is Guo Huaping. And they say that my biometrics from SIRV ata ang ginamit with NBI records. Kaya sinasabi nilang one and the same. That is the reason why, because we have biometrics in our record, we wrote to NBI to please confirm yung biometrics ba namin, that was July 7. Yung biometrics pa ba namin dito sa passport database? Does it, and your biometrics of Guo Huaping and Alice Go, is it one and the same person? All we need is a confirmation from them to prove that she has a fake identity, because we need that documentary evidence to cancel the passport.
How about in the case of Eddie? So ang sinasabi mo kasi is if proven that indeed Cassandra Ong Alice Go falsified.
Yes.
Now in the case of Eddie Yang,
Eddie Yang, I'll double check. Eddie Tai Yang, kasi may passport na foreign eh. It was already forwarded by us by my certification from the Bureau of Immigration that's stating that this person is a foreigner, and because of this certification, we can cancel the passport. Because Eddie Tai Yang did not mention in his passport may false statement siya sa application form niya. False statement being, di ba, when you apply for a passport, there's a particular notion there, as application there stating na, do you have a foreign passport or do you have foreign citizenship? Eh di naman niya tinate na may foreign citizenship siya. So, false statement, we can cancel the passport.
So, you have canceled now?
It's canceled.
Ha?
Yes po.
Sigurado ka?
Yes.
Yung kay Eddie Yang?
Eddie Tai Yang.
Na-cancel na?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway,
yun lang
pagod
po
na.
ang kailangan po namin for the Guo siblings. Ang kailangan namin, because we've sent those biometrics, please confirm. Kasi we need it has to be confirmed before we can do something.
You need to confirm that indeed that person is lying or that person falsified the document or that person is not a Filipino, di ba?
Yes.
But all Filipinos having a Filipino passport, you cannot cancel it, as you have said, because of that law.
No. For all, it's a protection to all of us naman eh, all Filipinos eh.
No. Kasi fugitive yun eh, in court eh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's the courts po ang sa amin, the courts po ang magde-determine whether fugitive or justice siya. Basta utusan lang kami ng court, wala kami problema, sir.
But in your end, do you... kasi kayo sa DFA, dapat kayo mag-file ng cancellation sa court, authority of the court.
Normally, in most cases, it's usually law enforcement who does the filing.
Anyway,
Or basta case build-up or DOJ or whichever agency will feel, basta case build-up and ma-cancel yung, ma-order kami cancel, we will cancel the passport.
Anyway, Mr. Chairman, i-reserve ko lang po. Marami pa tayo pag-usapan, especially dun sa possible legislative actions na gawin natin. No? Mula pa kasi noon yan sa Mexico, hanggang dito. Pare-pareho yung mga cases, no? With regards to passport, with regards to BI. Now, Mr. Chairman, with that, Mr. Chairman, may I move, Mr. Chairman, that in the next hearing, we will invite CAAP, no? Representative of the CAAP, so that we just confirm the flight schedule of Alice Goo and Cassandra Ong. With that, Mr. Chairman, I end my interpellation to the DFA and to the BI, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano. I know that the members are very eager to propound questions to our resource persons. We've been hearing for the last 11 hours. And we'd like to request that for us to be able to propound questions that would give us good answers as well. After the manifestation of Senior Deputy Speaker Don Gonzales, the committee will temporarily suspend hearing on the subject matter of the illegal POGOs. Congressman Gonzales, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Gusto ko lang itanong, si Mr. Roberto Cruz at yung nanay nyo, ilan po kayong magkakapatid lahat?
5 po kaming magkakapatid.
Ilang babae?
2 babae, 3 lalaki.
Ngayon, yung anong pangalan nung kung saan ginagawa yung kasalan, yung anong pangalan nun?
Yung Grand Palacio Royal.
Grand Palacio Royal. Sa inyo yun, di ba?
Ang property po sa bunsong kapatid po namin, kay Rupert Cruz.
Okay. Ngayon, galing kami doon, yung sa likod ng Palacio Royal, sa inyo ba yun? Kaya kayo ita?
Yung sa likod ng Grand Palacio Royal,
Grand
hindi
Palacio.
po sa amin yun. Sa
Hindi.
mga Del Rosario po yun.
Sinong Del Rosario? Arthur Del Rosario?
Hindi po,
Sino po?
Mr. Chair. Mr. Roy Del Rosario.
Roy Del Rosario. Okay, so hindi pala sa inyo yung kung saan nakatayo yung mga Pogo Hubs doon sa likod ng Palacio Royal.
Yung sa subdivision po, Bale, sa amin po yung mga lote doon po sa subdivision. Sa
Yun ang
family
sinasabi mong-
corporation, tapos sa amin magkakapatid din po, Mr. Chair.
Ngayon, binenta nyo yung subdivision nyo sa Whirlwind.
Hindi po.
Anong ginawa nyo ng Whirlwind
Yung
at saka sa...
ano po, apat na lote ng lupa lang po namin yung naka-contract to sell po sa kanila.
Meaning to say, pag contract to sell, hindi pa bayad. Di ba?
Hindi pa po.
Magkano yung nakalagay sa contract to sell yung at ilang hektarya yon?
Dun sa contract to sell, nasabi ko po kanina is
52,000, 5.2 hectares.
52,513. Opo.
So, magkano bawat metro kwadrado yung binenta? Sa contract to sell na nakalagay,
Check po muna namin po sa document po namin.
anyway, para ma-shortcut ko na lang, hindi kayo binayaran ng buo ng Whirlwind.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
So, anong saysay nung contract to sell? Yung contract to sell kasi, pag 100% paid ka na, wala na yung contract to sell. Meaning to say, yung nag-ayente, naibenta na yung property nyo. Bakit pa kayo naghahabol sa Whirlwind?
Hindi po kami nabayaran. Di ba po, kaya po nagpadala po kami ng mga demand letters sa Whirlwind Corporation at naghain po kami ng kaso, ejectment, for ejectment cases sa Whirlwind Corporation po.
Secretary
Simula
Roque.
po ng Enero 2021.
Secretary Roque, ba't hindi sila nabayaran doon sa contract to sell?
Well, kasi po nga, pinasok lang yung contract to sell by way of compromise dahil nga po nagkaroon na ng writ of ejectment na hindi naman sila nasabihan na may kaso na sila. Hindi po nila gusto bilhin yun. Ang gusto lang talaga nila, upa, dahil wala naman sila pera pambili. Pero sinabi nga po ni Mr. Ruperto, ito naman po isang ayon sa Whirlwind, siya daw magbabayad ng unang taon na installment. Kaya pumayag na. Siyempre, dahil wala naman po talaga sila pambili ng pera at napilitan lang sila pumasok doon sa agreement na yon dahil ayaw naman talaga nila bilhin po yon, naipit na sila. Yan po totoong kwento po.
Ganun ba?
Mr. Chair, hindi po
Sandali lang. Sige, sagot ka lang. Sige, ako na magantay.
Nauna na po yung contract to sell, October 28, 2019. Iba po yung dun sa compromise agreement, Mr. Chair.
Ngayon, tanong ko lang, ingabon niyo bandi na pang tatamperto o korporasyon na?
Atin pong parting family
Bandi na.
corporation, atin pong parting, kaya kami mo pong may kakapatan.
Kapampangan pala.
Sorry, speak.
Akala ko
Can you
kapampangan.
speak in Tagalog, please?
Sabi ko, tanong
Sa
ko,
records kasi
yung
para
bang
sa-
lupa na yan, personal na pag-aari pa ni Natang Perto o korporasyon na?
Dissolved na po yung corporation, Mr. Chair.
So kung dissolve na yung corporation, ang talagang may-ari niyan, tatay mo at ang nanay mo, di ba?
Doon sa corporation lang po, Mr. Chair, 50-50 po sila ng mother ko.
Okay,
Pero
conjugal.
may mga lots po na nakapangalan sa aming magkakapatid, Mr. Chair.
Well, anyway, Mr. Chairman, maraming salamat. Salamat kaya kayo. At least, kasi kilala ko ang tatay mo. Kilala ko kasi nung panahon na yun, gumagawa pa kayo ng mga, di ba?
Mga furnitures
Mga
po,
furnitures.
malakas po yung export.
Kaya kilala ko ang tatay mo. Ilan taon na tatay mo ngayon?
81 po.
81. Sige. Mr. Chairman, maraming salamat. Salamat kaya kayo. Thank you.
Thank you din po.